Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Voluminous Energy Let's Play video, or Let's Play all the Mod 6 with Voluminous Energy. So in this episode, one of the things that I've done off camera is I've migrated this to the latest version of all the mods Modpack. So that means that we're running version 1.6.14 instead of 1.6.9, which is what we were previously running. And also I've upgraded Voluminous Energy. So previously we were running 0.1.2.0, and I've upgraded that to the latest version, which at the time of recording is 0.2.0.2. So that's the version that we're running right now. And so the first thing I want to do today is actually I want to plant. I was thinking about making the actual. So instead of doing the bed, I was thinking about doing the sleeping bag, since this is more flexible, right? And one of the things I said in the other episode is that we didn't have string. So this one is also the sleeping bag. I don't know how well this works, but this takes carpet. But I was thinking about getting a string to do the comforts one by doing the immersive engineering. Immersive engineering has hemp, and I believe hemp, we can get string from hemp, right? I want to say yes. Pam's Harvest Craft, cotton, flax, yes, so 3 hemp. Yeah, we can also get it from Pam's Harvest Craft. So I'm just going to go to our farm, which is over across the mountain over here, and across the little river/strait, or whatever you want to call it. And here was the farm. So what I'm basically looking for, yeah, I have a hoe, is I'm looking for exactly what I just got right now. The industrial hemp seeds, because I want to be able to plant those to get easy string. And we got another one right there. Another one as well. So that's good. Yeah, eventually I need to make this farm a little bit more organized rather than just, you know, congregating around this pool of water here in this what's supposed to be desert. But yeah, it looks like the map carried over because I copied over the map, and this looks good. Since I basically created a new instance for this new version. So hopefully this will get loaded. And I guess we can use chunk claiming, and we should be able to chunk load like that. Okay. And yeah, so we can just use the FTB utilities to keep those chunks loaded, and hopefully that should keep the crops growing while we're not there. So the chunks stay loaded in, especially since you know, if we're in our hidey hole over here, you know, it might be too far away to keep those chunks loaded. So, and it looks like it's dawn, or not dawn, sunset. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop in here and sleep, because it's turning into nighttime. Although, you know, you have to time it. Start seeing the stars there. Yeah, custom starting gear has not been configured. Yeah, there's been some additions, not from me, but from just all the mods. They added a bunch of stuff, I guess. Otherwise, yeah, the only thing I've changed is that I've updated Voluminous Energy. So yeah, if we look at Voluminous Energy here, you can see that we have the new stuff, right? So we have the new like Nihilite, Aza, the new materials, Solarium, and yeah. So that also means it's also pretty good because we didn't explore the end yet. So we won't have problems, you know, having to go far away to find Aza ore. so we don't have to worry about that, which is pretty good. And yeah, so there's also other changes, like the animation for crushing is improved, and all the standard changes. But that's just the voluminous energy changes. I've also noticed that all the ores, I think, yeah, they have an update, and they're slowly rolling out like new textures for some of the dusts. Like you can see zinc, silver, osmium, and platinum, and lead. And I kind of don't like the new textures. Improbable probability device, psionic rat brain. Yeah, pretty hard stuff from the end game there. But yeah, it looks like they're making some changes in here. Molten zinc. This is like their material for tinkers, because I think they're doing in the last couple updates between 169. I don't know if we had molten zinc in 169, but I know they've been doing some kind of unification for tinkers. And liquid soul is not soul sand. It's literally melting the wither inside of a smeltery, which is a pain, because that's how you get soul lava, which is the fluid that all Imodium adds. And you need 1250 Celsius, which is too much for lava, because lava is only 1,000 degrees Celsius. And that's how Tinkers does it. It's 1300 Kelvin, which I don't think... that's pretty close to 1,000, I guess, but yeah. But otherwise, I lost my train of thought. I was basically just trying to get the bed, the sleeping bag, since I only have 3 wool, although I probably could find more sheep to shear if I wanted to. And yeah, that's not growing, so we're gonna have to wait for a while, but at least we have some time. If I find some sheep, maybe I'll take a gamble on the other mod that has like the sleeping bag that looks almost like a cocoon shell almost. I know the one that I was looking at for sleeping bag, this one here, I know this one works because I've used it before. I think even, yeah, in other mod packs. I think maybe even in like 1.15 when I played a little bit around with 1.15. And this is astral thing here, actually. Usually you see like this in the desert, but I guess we have it here in the savannah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the, we're getting kind of close to that outpost there. Which I already said in the previous episode, I'm not really sure how the pillager outposts work in terms of like increasing the frequency of raids, because I don't think we've explored this yet, but it's revealing on the map that there was a village here, right on this giant peninsula here. Yeah, you can actually see the buildings loading in now. Although I don't see any sheep in this area, because those are pigs and I think maybe cows in the distance there. Nothing, no sheep. Yeah. There's another building there, so we're kind of just to the west of the outpost now. Yeah, it's over there, okay. Lots of poppies. Okay, so, oops, don't fall down there. It's like 2 caverns on top of each other. It's some pretty... What kind of stone is this? Oh, this is not a standard cave. This is cobstone, so I'm guessing like with wheat and stuff, or not with wheat, with like silk from a spider or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep going down here. For now at least, but yeah, okay. Because I know Quark has some of those. I don't want to call them cave biomes, but that's kind of what they are. Right? Because you have like some of the ones that are like very lush, that it spawns. And this is another mod that adds kind of like a dungeony thing underground. If you look at the underground area, it would probably be pretty insane with paths and dungeons and stuff, spawners and stuff. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I've gone past a sheep, but I have not seen one yet. And I see another geyser spawning in there, along with a Tinker's slime island there. I think that's a slime island. Yeah, it looks like it. And there's another one that's spawning in there, another geyser, oil geyser. Yeah, more. This is a proper plains, and yeah, I'd actually see sheep on the mini map. I probably should have been looking at the mini map a bit more. So. Okay, we're at 5. There's quite a bit of sheep here, actually. That's quite a bit. Okay, and this one here. Okay, and that's the village there. So now we're coming in basically from the northern end. Yeah, and it's almost sunset again. It's actually kind of crazy how fast the day goes sometimes, because it just feels like I'm running around, and it's, you know, already going to be nighttime. Yeah, this village is actually closer to the ocean than I thought, because this is the northern end of the ocean. So, yeah. Let's see what's in this village. That looks like pneumatic craft oil right there. And there's some honey in here. Yeah, acacia bee nest, 1 of 2 bees, honey level 5, smoked false. Yeah, and that I think is the mountain range that we're in. Okay, so let's go take a look at what this village here is all about. Okay, get some saturation going on. Steal some wheat, I guess. And while I'm here, I'm gonna fix the fix this. Oh, we're gonna get some clay. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look here. Is my FOV? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got some interesting characters here. So this is Mad Sarark. Same thing, 6 Ventium for Codex Arcana. So this is the Man and Artifice guy. And then you are... Okay, someone did not put the didn't set up the translation correctly. An emerald for peripheral casing. So this is advanced peripherals. So I'm guessing this is a mod that extends on top of CC Computer Craft. Well, CC Tweak now, I guess. Yeah. So you can get 2 emeralds for a peripheral casing or an emerald for a computer, which I don't think... The last one I don't think is worth it, because I don't think a computer is that expensive. Right, standard computer. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stone. Yeah, it's not worth an emerald. What was the other one that you offered? You offered a peripheral casing. Yeah, let's take a look at this peripheral casing here. Entity.minecraft.villager.advancedperipherals.computerscientist. He's a computer scientist. Yeah, this is definitely like, you wanted 1 or 2 emeralds for this? This is like just a bunch of iron, you know? And a block of redstone. It's not hard to do peripheral casing. To store, I guess a peripheral casing is to store peripherals. An empty hull without the love it deserves. Peripheral proxy. This block is able to interact with a lot of other blocks. Just place a supported block in front of it and you'll know how to use it. And you now can use it, okay? Once again, I will do this. Okay, so what is this? I wonder what the node is for this peripheral guy. The advanced peripheral computer scientist. Like, where's his workstation or whatever they call it? Can I sleep here? I'm gonna steal the peripheral guy's bed. They can sleep before you can. Yeah. Okay, can I sleep in here now? There we go. Yeah, the game gives villagers the right for them to sleep way before you. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have this Mine Colonies scroll. I don't know how that works, but that would be pretty useful, actually. Okay, so this is fixed. I'm gonna steal this wheat because I need bread. And These guys. Okay, melon is kind of useless for villagers, to be honest. So I'll just give you a trade here for free. It's going to be more useful for you guys. Okay, so I am kind of curious now about this advanced peripheral computer component guy. Okay, so this is probably cactus that was trying to spawn stone. Like, where is this guy's workstation? What constitutes as a workstation for the okay, repair and disenchant. Okay, yeah. This is probably man and artifice. Yeah, that's the. I don't know why it says 11% progress. Is that a bug? Interesting. That was a weird bug with the one probe, I guess, because I think this is using the one probe. Oh yeah, so the Runeforge is rotated here, because this I think should be the front. This is probably the man on artifice guys thing, so that's probably their workstation. I know this is kind of like not important, but I'm genuinely kind of curious what constitutes as like the work location for a computer scientist. That is another man on artifice place there. So let's see what this building is. This is the cartography table. So this is vanilla. And this is another cartography building over here. I mean, one of these buildings has to provide work for a computer scientist. This is the computer scientist building. Okay, so just a computer, an advanced computer, acts as a workstation for an advanced peripheral computer scientist. Okay, good to know. Interesting. Okay, and this one we didn't fix yet, so I will go ahead and move the composter one down. Yeah, okay, I picked it up for some reason. I thought I didn't have it. Yeah, just place it there. Yeah, I don't really need the dirt. And this is another mana and artifice place. So these guys have essentially three workstations in this village, which is quite a bit. And I'll trade this for seeds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not bad building design. This actually blends in pretty well. Oh yeah, okay. And you get a peripheral proxy here with a dead bush and a bed. Cool. On the downstairs. Nice design. Fits in pretty well, actually. Not gonna lie. I think most modders are pretty good with that these days. The man and artifice buildings do blend in pretty good as well. Yeah, they're just more smaller, so they're not like as grandiose as the advanced peripherals building. Added in by advanced peripherals. I'm assuming, yeah, this has to be advanced peripherals and not Computer Craft Week. So, and this one's the vanilla cartography building. Yeah, this is a kind of an odd building, right? You got like your workstation here, but it's like kind of open, kind of not. This is a very, like, there's no real inside room. This is a very strange building design. And that's a vanilla one. Okay, and not only is there the waystone, right? Because we registered this waystone here, right? But we actually just got our own waystone because look at that. That's pretty much a gift. I guess. I have actually never seen a waystone spawn in the wild this close to a village. Like, this is basically in the village. Sandy waystone, perfect. You know what? That's a waystone. I'll take it. Look, the cats are even further than that waystone from the village. So yeah, we got a free waystone. That's pretty cool. That was some good luck. Yeah, I know you can find waystones in the wild. I'm not shocked by that. What I was mainly surprised about was the proximity to the village. I guess it's possible, but just a very low chance. But yeah, now we're transitioning back into the red desert on the other side of this river. Okay, so here's the red desert, and you can see the name applies correctly now on the mini-map. And yeah, we're coming in from the north, so the mountains are to the south. right? We would have to either go around them from here. It's basically how you would go around them. Or you would go through them, which is basically that tunnel that I dug, and there's the outpost. Yeah, and this is still not growing. I mean, I see the potatoes have grown, but you know, I was mainly waiting for the hemp to grow up a bit. Okay. So I'm just gonna head back to the base, more or less, and we need to really start, you know, moving forward here. So, yeah. Basically, I don't really know if I want to put the waste. For now, I'm gonna put the waste stone up here until I build something that's gonna be a bit more permanent. But okay, I just need to get up here. There we go. The chest here is basically full. Okay. Let's just quickly make 2 chests. So let's see here. Now let's just put them up here. And yeah, so wheat, I can just we don't really have the ability to grind down the wheat into like some kind of baked dust. So I'll just leave it at that. Don't need the clay right now. Don't need gravel. Iron nuggets. Okay, so I did make 3. So 6. We're going to try out the other sleeping bag. This one. Because this is 2 iron nuggets, which we should be able to make now. Yeah. Engineer's tools, sleeping bag. Okay. Okay, so yeah, different sleeping bag than what I'm used to, but it's probably going to be fine. I'd imagine it would be it'll be fine to use the sleeping bag instead of the other one. Otherwise, we kind of need to go caving. So I'll need to empty out my inventory a little bit. Yeah, so let's go for torches because I like having my caving environment lit, more or less. Okay, we don't need these. I used all my sticks. Let's make a iron pickaxe. Since we don't have tinkers up, it's probably going to be a while until we do. The stone pickaxe is basically almost empty. We don't need a hoe. We should need an axe. I'm not going to need carpet. I'm not going to need this. I might want to have wood around. The waste stone's going to be here. And call it base for now. Yeah, the Sacred Scroll, better keep that at home. Same thing with the Lexica Botanica and Botania and the Astral Tome. Which I think in this version they have the Akashic Tome, or I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But this one that like combines all of them into one book. Yeah, recipe by CubeJS. Yeah, because it's a CubeJS recipe that they made. Probably. Oh, shears. I don't really need shears, I don't think. I can't imagine. So we have sword. I mean, crafting table and a stick. I can always make a stone sword. I got rid of food. I don't think that's a good idea. We definitely need food. Okay, so it's almost sundown. And I'm gonna make my life a little bit easier and put the bed here. Yeah, I'm just gonna check out how the sleeping bag works. Okay. This one looks like it's gonna have a better animation than the other one. Oh, it already made it morning. Okay, that was basically instant then. Okay, so this one's pretty cool then. Okay, let's see here. So we have the dungeon here, right? Which I think this opens up to something, doesn't it? Down here. Okay, it does. Okay, this, I guess this was technically not connected. But, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was pretty fast. Okay. We got baddies pretty fast there. Yeah, let's, try to torch this up a little bit here. Now I need the, this menu, or this thing, this overlay on. It's pretty important. Okay, so we got coal over here, which is pretty good. Yeah, I like to keep the torches on the left. Okay, we've got a ravine here. And some lava that from an opening over there. And we got a husk over here. Yeah, I'm gonna need a better weapon. And probably should have. Okay. Oh, it's another husk spawner, so that's where that husk came from. Oh my god! That was pretty bad. Wow. So... Huh. That ended pretty badly. I was not expecting that. Okay, a little bit of a lag spike there. Yes, so we died like right here. Yeah, that was a pretty bad death. That was like when you die in the nether. And yeah. Yes, so this is basically... Okay, I really shouldn't be coming here again, but yeah, that's pretty terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. That is basically just a lost cause. Essentially. Oh, and we lost basically our way back up. So that's fun. There's no chest here. But, yeah. That ended pretty poorly. Alright. I'm back. The situation was not as dire as I thought it was. I actually did manage to get my stuff back because the grave actually did not spawn in the lava. This mod is a little bit more forgiving than the other mods. So it just spawned on one of the ledges here. So I basically just went ahead and grabbed it. And so I basically have more or less all my stuff back. But yeah, this is a pretty dangerous ravine here. And that is just a giant lava pool. And this, I think, is a separate ravine here. And this ravine, yeah, it's separate, but it's just as dangerous. And you can really see this place. I don't really want to screw around with these ravines that much, because that drop to that lava is like, if we don't have jetpacks or anything like this early in the game, it's pretty dangerous down there. So I'm gonna just stay clear of those ravines. But this is pretty insane. We were kind of too distracted with the stuff that was going on to really talk about this. So this is basically another spawner. Okay, another spawner here. Okay, so we just lost that again. All that coal just went down there. Yeah, so this is pretty dangerous. But yeah, another spawner, because there's a spawner right over there, and then there's a spawner right over here. So like the distance between these three spawners is not that large. It's obviously not super close, but like this is one spawner over here, right? This is one over here, and then you have the one on the side of the mountain, and then you now have that one down here. And I'm hearing a husk, but I'm not sure where that husk noise is coming from. But yeah, this is pretty. We're walking on very thin rock here. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. So I need to be kind of careful with what I'm doing when I'm mining around here, because this is not the safest place in the world to go mining. And this like vertical shaft, almost, this is kind of like vertical cave here. It's the same story, right? It's just going straight down to lava, and so caving here is actually a lot more dangerous than I thought it was going to be, because of the giant lava pool. So low Y level mining, we might actually have to go somewhere else, because it's just too dangerous without jetpacks or anything in this area. So we might have to go mining at the village there, where we had the computer craft guy and that kind of stuff, because this place, the Red Rock Mountain is like mostly red rock, as you can see right here. No ore spawning in that, just like how there's like no ore spawning in the sandstone. And down there is pretty ridiculous with the lava pool, right? This is okay. Here you have like like thin rock probably, and there's still like the werewolves that we were looking at earlier. But like it's like thin rock here, and then more lava, and that lava is just everywhere. Like you saw me go through like all three paths here, and it's just lava everywhere. And even here it's very thin. And I was just lucky to get the grave on the shaft there. I should light this up here so that we don't get more spawning in. But like this area here is pretty insane with the spawner. But yeah, I guess the lava pool there was definitely bigger fish to fry in terms of things to worry or talk about, because it was substantially more dangerous, while this is not that dangerous. And also still a little bit of uranium here, and I have to be careful how I mine this, because this place is pretty thin. Yeah, you can see we're getting raw bauxite instead of the other stuff, and this iron here is probably gonna get us into danger. Yeah, you can actually see the opening right there. So this stope here, yeah, it just shows you how close we are. This is not thick rock that we're on. So we're gonna have probably I don't know what we're gonna do with all these spawners, honestly, because like there's husk spawners up the yin yang, right? Because we have this one here, literally having this one right over here, and then the one in the mountain. So these are all pretty close. Okay, let's check out the sleeping bag. Okay, so this time it wasn't instant, but when I was spamming it before, it was pretty close to instant. But yeah, I'm not sure where that husk is coming from. That husk noise. Is there an easy way to get out of here? And the answer to that is no. Yeah, the answer to that is indeed no. So, because I think last time we just nerd pulled with red sand, most likely. So, that's probably one of the best ways you can get out of here, I guess. Yeah, we didn't... Oh, we got 45 coal. I was about to say, yeah, we didn't get much coal because it all went down the rabbit hole into the lava pit. But, no, we have some coal. And even then, we still have the wood to make charcoal for more torches. But, yeah, that caving was cut short, I guess, because... Yeah, it's not really practical in this location, in this area, because that lava pit there is pretty big. So we're gonna have to go somewhere else for lava. So I'm just going to chop down these mostly oak. I'm not gonna grow any more of this Palo Verde. I don't even know if we're gonna get leaves for it or saplings for it. Yep, we did, but I'm gonna just focus on oak. I really want this Palo Verde. I can grow it somewhere else, but I don't want it interfering with my oak that much. And otherwise, okay, we have an apple. Otherwise, I think it's time to go check on the actual farm and see what the farm is up to. The hemp's not a high priority now, but potatoes would be good to get off of bread. So let's see what we have here. We have, okay, so we have carrots that are fully grown at this point. The potatoes are fully grown. These carrots are not fully grown. And the hemp is still growing the bottom part. So, making progress, but still not exactly enough time to really have any decent progress with what's going on with the farm.